guardsmen that we'll put on, and much more necessary. Much more. You remember I said, I offered 10,000 once. Remember I said to a certain person, a person who I thought always was highly overrated, not very competent. But I said, if you need them, we'll give you 10,000 of the military or the National Guard. They turned me down. But if necessary, we're going to move service members directly to joining the Guardsmen. And that'll take place very rapidly, and that'll be done in conjunction with BAM and with Pete and everybody else. Washington, D.C. should be one of the safest, cleanest, and most beautiful cities anywhere in the world. And we're going to make it that. We're going to make it safe. We're going to make it smart. We're going to make it beautiful. So beautiful. Some of the buildings, we're going to add to it. You see what we've done at the White House. This White House is a whole different building. I do that in my part-time because it's a natural instinct as a real estate person. I was very good at that, and I was very good at fixing things up. I like fixing things up. You see what's happening. The marble floors are being reinstalled, renovated, fixed. The whole place is becoming very beautiful. We're going to be adding a magnificent ballroom, most beautiful ballroom, I think, anywhere. We need it. I would have certainly loved to have had it today. I think we would have filled it up. A lot of you are standing outside, can't get in this room. I have never seen the room like this, which tells me that you want to talk about, I mean, this was a D.C. news conference. It tells me that you want to talk about crime in D.C. and beautification of D.C., but I'm going to put that's easy. And I think, frankly, fixing the crime with the pros, fixing the crime is easy, too. A person who I've known for a long time, and she's been incredible. She was a fantastic, one of the best ever district attorneys in New York. She was in Westchester, and she became a judge, very successful judge. And then she went into showbiz because she was such a good DA and such a good judge, tough judge, but fair, always fair. Nobody ever complained about that, but she was tough. And because of that and her reputation, she went into showbiz. So a lot of people don't, they think of Janine as showbiz. Actually, showbiz was not her thing. And she did great. She was on, along with a couple of other of my friends, on the #1 show. And she did great, but this is what she loves doing. This is really her baby. What she's going to do is going to be incredible. And I'd like to speak for just a few seconds on what she has in mind, what she wants to do. We're going to be appointing some judges. We have some open spots, and we're going to take people, because the judges are letting killers out. They just say, go, that's okay, don't worry about it. So we're putting some, Pam recommended, Todd recommended, some judges that are great. Janine recommended. Janine's given me 3 great candidates already. We have about 10 open spots, and we could probably create some more. We need them. Janine, would you say a few words, please?
Thank you very much, Mr. President, and thank you, Madam Attorney General, and to all my partners here. We all want the same thing. We all want a safe city. We want a safe capital. We want to be able to bring our families here. We want to be able to come and enjoy the history that makes this place great. And unfortunately, we are not in that position right now. And Mr. President, I want to thank you for taking the step that we need right now to make criminals understand that they are not going to get away with it anymore. And I'm not going to stand here and go over and over the cases. But what I can tell you is this. I see too much violent crime being committed by young punks who think that they can get together in gangs and crews and beat the hell out of you or anyone else. They don't care where they are. They can be in DuPont Circle, but they know that we can't touch them. Why? Because the laws are weak. I can't touch you if you're 14, 15, 16, 17 years old and you have a gun. I convict someone of shooting another person with an illegal gun on a public bus in the chest, intent to kill. I convict him. And you know what the judge gives him? Probation. Says you should go to college. We need to go after the D.C. Council and their absurd laws. We need to get rid of this concept of, no cash bail. We need to recognize that the people who matter are the law-abiding citizens, and it starts today. But it's not going to end today. because the president is going to do everything we need to do to make sure that these emboldened criminals understand we see you, we're watching you, and we're going to change the law to catch you. And my final note is this. These kids understand that the jurisdiction is through the state attorney general, Brian Schwab. I did a poster of the young man from Doge who was beaten bloody with a severe concussion, a broken nose. And then I did a poster of what happens to those kids because I can't arrest them. I can't prosecute them. They go to family court and they get to do yoga and arts and crafts. Enough. It changes today. Thank you, Mr. President.
So they got a special announcement coming up from Trump. Let's see what it is. Special announcement.
I just signed some executive orders. I'd like to have Will please come up and we'll let the people know what we signed. You want to put them down?
Yes, sir.
Uh-oh, here we go.
A short while ago in the Oval Office, President Trump signed two crucial executive actions to deal with the emergency crime conditions we currently face in the District of Columbia. The first of these was an executive order, as President Trump said before, invoking his powers under Section 40 of the Home Rule Act to take federal control of the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department. Along with that executive order, President Trump signed the statutorily required notification letters to Mayor Bowser and to the relevant House and Senate committee leaders. The second major executive action that President Trump signed was a presidential memorandum directing the Secretary of Defense to utilize the National Guard to address the conditions we see on our streets here in D.C. It also authorized the Secretary of Defense to work with state governors to utilize their National Guard units if necessary as well. These are bold, decisive steps intended to combat the out-of-control crime conditions we've seen on D.C. streets for far too long, and I, for one, am deeply proud to be part of an administration that's finally coming to terms with these issues, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you. So, just to conclude, Washington, D.C. should be one of the safest, cleanest, most beautiful places anywhere in the world. It was years ago. We had one problem that was a pretty big problem. The radical left got out of control and they started trying to rip down statues. And I said, let's go pass a law real fast. We're going to do it real fast, but we were blocked by the Democrats who do not want safety. Nobody gets it. I don't get it. They don't get it because they can't get votes. I don't know how they can win an election with this, but they don't want safety. And I found an old statute, very old, early 1900s, that said if you so much as touch or even think about destroying a statue or a monument in Washington, D.C., you go to jail for 10 years with no probation, no anything. In other words, slightly different than we have today. Today we have cashless bail. There you get jailed 10 years. No curtailed sentence, 10 years. And we took it out. Nobody used it. It was never used because, it's harsh. And you remember they started to rip down the statue of Abraham Lincoln. I said, that's a tough one to rip down. He was pretty good, Pam. I think he was pretty good. When the ropes started going around Abraham Lincoln to pull him down, Andrew Jackson, others, and they were heading to the Jefferson Memorial, Thomas Jefferson. We're going to do a big number there. I said, it's time. And I signed that statute immediately. We had it updated. We made it use the same language, all passed by Congress. And I announced it's 10 years in jail, no probation, no anything, 10 years, no curtail sentence if you touch, so much as touch a statue in Washington, D.C. And it was an amazing sight, beautiful sight. Everybody just left. The ropes were hanging around Andrew Jackson. And there were two ropes around Abraham Lincoln. They left the rope. But everybody just left. And that was the last problem we ever had. That was the last problem that we ever had with the statues. They were going wild. And somebody came to me and said, sir, 1910, I don't want to give you an exact because you'll say, Donald Trump gave us wrong dates around like early on. If I'm slightly off, They make you sound a little bad. So I won't put myself in that position. I won't put you in that position. Because I think everybody agrees with what we're doing today. But when I signed that thing, it was like a miracle. Everybody left. They were gone. They were starting to march down. They started the march toward Thomas Jefferson. And I figured he was always going to be safe. But they found something with him. They found something with Abraham Lincoln. And even in the name George Washington in California, numerous places changed the name of George Washington High School and various other places. They took George Washington's name. This was a sick, woke culture that I think we've largely ended. And a lot of those people that were woke are now turning out to be the opposite. I won't go so far as to say MAGA. It's a very special category. But they've gotten out of that. But we have people that love this country, and they love this really beautiful capital. It is. I flew over it the other day, and I said, what a beautiful place. But if there's crime all over the streets, when you get there, it doesn't look so beautiful. But we're going to make it beautiful again. We're going to fix it with crime, and we're going to also, as we're doing that, we're going to start doing things that we know how to do, that I know how to do better than anybody, I guess, because of my experience from previous life. But not only are we stopping the crime, we're going to clean up the trash and the graffiti and the grime and the dirt and the broken marble paddles and all of the things they've done to hurt this city. And we're going to restore the city back to the gleaming capital that everybody wants it to be. It's going to be something very special. All of these people are really tough. Could I shake your hand, Gaddy, please? You're going to be so important here. You're going to be that guy. I hope I don't have to fire him in 2 weeks because he's too soft. I don't think he's too soft. If I do, I will, though. Is it okay? If you're soft, weak, and pathetic, like so many people, I will fire you so fast. You're not going to have to worry about
This
it.
dude,
I think you do
man.
a fantastic job. And everybody in this room, they may not express it, but they all want that to happen. You know, they want to be safe, and they have families too. So it's an honor to have such a large group. I've done this for years now, hard to believe. I've never seen this room so packed. In fact, I'm sure it's a violation of every fire code. But we'll let you stay anyway. You're taking a chance. And with that, we'll say, maybe if you could, oh, wow. We could be here all day long. If we could keep the first questions, perhaps, to this subject, and then we'll go on to a few others.
Please. Mr. President, thank you so much. Can you talk about how personal of an issue this is? You talked about...
So Trump has taken over. He's taken over law enforcement in Washington, D.C. I'm going to say it again. He found the law from 1910 and other things. He just took over the police department and all authority of Washington, D.C. If he can do that in D.C., will he take it over in other cities? We'll listen a few more minutes, then we'll go from there. I am at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois. We're going to go over there for the protest in a minute, okay? I'm in Broadview, Illinois. We're going to go check on the protests. They have the National Guard and the State Patrol. They brought in 100 National Guards. They flew them in yesterday, okay? We're going to go see that in a minute. Let's see what's going on with Trump, though.
The hottest country in the world right now. The tariffs have helped. It's given us not only the money, it's billions, trillions of dollars of money, but it gives us great power over enemies. We solved 5 wars with Pakistan and India. We just solved one. Azerbaijan and, as you know, in Armenia. A war was raging for 37 years, and the 2 leaders got up and they said, we never thought this would be solved. Russia tried to solve it. They all tried to solve it. It was a very tough situation, but we got it done. And I said to the 2 men, I said, are you guys friends? And they had a hard time. You know, they've been killing each other for 37 years, right? One was there 5 years, one was there for 22 years. He said, my whole life I've been fighting this war, and you got it solved. But we did many of those. We did in the Congo and Rwanda. That's been going on for 30 years. 8 to 9 million people killed that they know of, but it was raging, and we got that solved. We got a lot of them done. It's a great honor. But you want to have, when they come, the leaders come to our country to sign documents that the war is over or whatever, or for other reasons. They come for trade. And you want them to come through so beautifully. You ride down those roads, everything should be perfect. You shouldn't have medians falling down into the roadway. Median, you know, the metal things.
I don't know, y'all. I'm ready to stop listening to this guy. He's so long-winded, right? But from what I can tell, he took over the law enforcement operations of Washington, D.C. I guess he can do that because D.C. doesn't have a governor, right? D.C. only has a mayor. So he overruled, according to this, he overruled the mayor. Yeah, he's got a federal district. Yeah, so he's taken over the law enforcement of D.C. I guess that's the big announcement. I guess, but I'm at the detention center here in Broadview, Illinois. I'm going to walk over there and see what's going on. They had a massive crowd earlier. I got about a 2-block walk, so you guys can join me with that. I'll put on my headset. I'm in the car. But yeah, that's the big announcement. He had, I guess, 25% of America waiting on his announcement. And that's it. So I don't know. I'll have to come back and check it out and maybe do a video tomorrow and find out what people in D.C. feel about that. How long will he take over the whole police force? I don't know. I'm kind of shocked. How many of y'all thought he was going to resign today, right?
Do you expect more cities to follow DC's path if this goes through? So the idea is that Chicago, LA, San Francisco, would they expect similar action what we've seen in DC? And the other question, sir, there's reporting that the administration is going to reclassify marijuana. Would that send mixed messages that if marijuana is okay, some drugs are okay, but we're trying to clean up crime? How do they go hand in hand?
We're only looking at that. That's early, but you know, somebody reported it, which is fine. We're looking at it. Some people like it, some people hate it. Some people hate the whole concept of marijuana because if it does bad for the children, it does bad for people that are older than children. But we're looking at reclassification, and we'll make a determination over the next few weeks. And that determination hopefully will be the right one. It's a very complicated subject, the subject of marijuana. I've heard great things having to do with medical, and I've had bad things having to do with just about everything else. But medical and, for pain and various things, I've heard some pretty good things. But for other things, I've heard some pretty bad things. The other part of your question, I mean, we're just going to see what happens with it all. We're going to have a tremendous success in what we're doing. Other cities are hopefully watching this. They're all watching, just like everyone's watching here. They're all watching, and maybe they'll clean up, and maybe they'll do this and get rid of the cashless bail thing and all of the things that cause the problem. I mean, if you go back, this whole thing with cashless bail is a disaster. So many problems came that we never had before. So they're watching us today, and if they don't learn their lesson, if they haven't studied us properly, because we're going to be very successful. I have zero doubt about that. It's a question of will it be really fast, like the border. Everyone said, they used to say, Biden used to say, I need legislation. I didn't get any legislation. I called up our people, and we did a great job. Tom Homan was great. As you know, our secretary did a great job. They did a great job. There's no game.
So that's it. The question was asked by a reporter, and I'm glad he asked that question. Will he do the same thing in other cities? That is, take over the whole law enforcement, the entire police department. Will Donald Trump take over the whole police department in other cities? He just announced, welcome if you just got here, Donald Trump just announced he is taking over all of the responsibility for law enforcement out of the mayor's hands, out of the chief of police hands, and they're going to run it. The question by the reporter just asked the question, is this going to happen in other cities? He said, well, I hope they take notes with what we got going on here. Get rid of the cashless bail and other kind of stuff. So it's like, hey, read between the lines. If you still got cashless bail, if you still got big crime, if you can't take care of your crime in your city, the same thing I did here in DC, I'm going to try to take over your police department too. Wow. Wow, people. Man. People, I'm telling you, I told folks about 6 months ago. I said, if you got an illegal job, if you're selling drugs, you better go get a bona fide job. Because about 2+ years ago in Chicago, and maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago in LA, the government started doing dispensaries. That was a big sign to me. Once the government started doing drugs, guess what? They're the new kingpin. And it's only marijuana now, I think, whatever it is. But that was my clue that they were going to start doing things more so than not. And now we have it, what, 4 years later? Now they're taking over law enforcement too. So the people selling crack and dope and marijuana, you can forget it, baby. Because I'm told you, I did 19 years in the security field here in Illinois, working with the police department. And I can tell you, they already know what you're doing. They got monitors bigger than this car. They already know the areas where the dope is coming from. They know when it's coming in and they know when it's going out. They've been stashing that information for decades. I'm telling you what they've been doing. So I warned y'all guys 5-6 months ago that they was coming. So it's here. And not just Illinois. They know all the big cities. They just allowed you to get comfortable. You feel me? And now that was to gather information. All of your hideouts, all your connections, all your hookups, what time you come out, where you hang out with, what bar you go to, where you bought your car from with illegal drug money. They know all of that. So it's best to go get a legal job and kind of win into normal society, because this is federal. This ain't these weak governors and mayors with cash bail. You go to jail now, we might not hear from you for a long time. You hear me? You go to jail now, we might not hear from you for a long time. Because they probably got a rap sheet on all the major people. I'm telling you, I spent 19 years. I have been in the 911 centers. I'm telling y'all now. Chicago, hear me. Hear me. They already got the data. They already got the data. So I hope Chicago clean up their mess. Right now, Trump just announced he is taking over DC policing. You heard me. I'm not a lawyer. Maybe they'll fight it. But from what I just heard, ain't nothing the chief of police or the mayor can do. He just took it over. Will it happen in other cities? I don't know, people. I don't know. I don't know. But I want to put on my headset. We do a test. I'm at the BROADVIEW Detention Center, where they bring in illegals. I've been out here maybe 6 or 7 times. They bring in illegals for processing. They had a big crowd earlier from 7 to maybe 1 o'clock. Their second gathering is around 7. But I want to go over there and see what's going on, because 100 National Guard went there yesterday. And they're on the roof and they're everywhere. And I want to see the update. Every week is something new, y'all. So let me put on my gear. We go from there. You guys gotta give me a few minutes. I gotta get everything set up. Appreciate you guys being with me. Please do the thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? Do a thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? It's hot in this car, y'all. Man, it's hot. So let's go on over here, see what's popping. Illinois is hot, y'all. We're hot. I talked to my brother. He told me we all over the news. I talked to my brother. He's in another state. I called my brother a little while ago. I told him that I was going to check out the ICE detention center. He's like, yeah, y'all all over the news. I'm like, well, that's not a good thing. So We all over the news, y'all. Probably international too. So yeah, Trump just made his announcement. He is taking over. He is taking over DC policing. So I don't know what all that means. I'm assuming that means all the cops out in the street, all the detectives, everybody is under the auspices of Donald J. Trump. I guess that means when you go to jail, it's Trump's law now, right? Think about it. Everything, Trump is taking over policing. Is there any limit to that? Is he controlling the courts too, to a certain point? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, people. I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. It's Friday. OJs, y'all know about the OJs? Well, thank God it's Friday. Wow. I've only had 5.5 hours sleep. I had to take my car in for service again today. I had a bubble in my wheel on my birthday. I was quite upset, but you got to be safe than sorry. I had to buy a new tire. So, but anyway, I've been doing decodes all day. What a fascinating time to live. But yeah, we are one step closer, a day closer to the coming of the Lord. And we are going to endure until the end. That's what the Bible asks us to do, and that's what we will do. Get right, stay right, get ready for the flight. So yeah, I'm walking up on the Migrant Detention Center, one of the entrances right here. There are only maybe 2 or 3 protesters out here, and the rest is Illinois State Police. They are here. I'll let you check that out, and then I'll go over to the ground zero area in a little bit. It's another block and a half, so. But yeah, this has been quite an adventure for me to come out here almost every week for about 6 weeks now. And right now they have up the petitions. You can see. You can see they've got state police coming in. Want to back up. I got to get across the street in a little bit. I'll get over there in a minute. A lot of traffic. It's people getting off on Friday, so a lot of traffic. I'm assuming they're going to have a lot of police out here a little bit later. So right now, just another day in the neighborhood. So we're going to walk across the street. They have the, so on this side, so far they have the state police. The state police are out here. I've never seen it like this before. They got the state police lined up, all the cars. State police is here at this entrance. As you can see, they have the blocks set up. This went up about 3 days ago. And this stretches all the way. This stretches down about a fourth of a block. The protesters they have an area for the protesters now. As you can see, they have surveillance in the house. I got to be careful me walking over here. So I'm going to run right quick. So again, I have to walk about a block and a half. I am going to the detention center. I don't know how far I can go. I know they have a lot of the networks there. ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox News, international outlets, affiliates. So the news is always here. They're always here. And it's almost like a 24/7 thing. The mayor of Broadview, about 4 days ago, I did a video on it. The mayor is I don't know if it's official, but she said ASAP. You can only protest from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. She's looking out for her residents, and I agree with her because there could be up to 500 people here. And the residents, it's hard to get sleep. It's hard to keep things clean. And you want some type of normalcy, but you have all these protesters. Now, as I'm walking, you guys don't know, but there are a lot of police coming. A lot of police are coming in right now, see? A lot of police are coming in right now. So they're getting ready for the 7 o'clock protest. There's going to be a 7 o'clock protest, so we just had about 5 police cars just drive up. So they're getting ready. Call of Duty 2025, right? This the real video game, y'all. This the real video game, straight up. At my age, I should be out at the farmland, chilling out, watching somebody like me, laughing at them. But I'm in the big city. I'm in the big city. What, Illinois is the third biggest, I guess? I don't know, geographically. But yeah, people, I'm gonna cover the news when I can. But when it gets 0, I ain't coming out here. I got real cold last year, y'all. I got real cold. It's too much. It's not healthy. But y'all got another block to walk. We are in Broadview, Illinois. As you can see, there is a news truck in the house, news truck in the house, news truck in the house. A lot of these news agencies, they're out here long hours, y'all. Long hours. So there's not a big police presence at the exits and entrances so far. Usually what they do, they have the police all set up by the time I get here at 7 o'clock. So we'll see how it progresses. But every Friday they do have a demonstration, 7 a.m. and then it's 7 p.m. So we'll find out in a minute what the rules are. I was out here, I want to say about 4 or 5 days ago. You guys remember, it was kind of crazy. They had everybody out here. And they told them to get out the street. And it was a standoff. But the protesters finally got out the street. Because they was going to lock them up, y'all. And they had, look, they had the paddy wagons too. So I guess they got the memo, right? And the very next day, the mayor made a motion, and you can only protest from 9 to 6. So that's the big debate now, 9 to 6, 9 to 6. So the thing is, look, at the 6 o'clock, we want to go back to some type of normalcy. So you can kind of understand, it's a neighborhood. In retrospect, once everything started getting big, they should have rethought that they should never had this place out here in the community, because it's not good for the residents. It's just not good. Because when they throw those smoke bombs, baby, I'm telling you, you guys remember, I was gagging 2 weeks ago, almost choked real bad. So it's not good to have those smoke bombs. Once you got them smoke bombs, baby, you can't even breathe out here. So they should never had this in the community, this protest. They should never had the detention center. Sound like there's a big crowd over here, so I'm gonna let you check it out. Yeah, I can hear them, they're protesting now, so it started already. But yeah, I'm Franchot Pearson, I'm in Broadview, Illinois. Please do the thumbs up, please. Share it. Let's go see what's popping. Let's see what's popping. What's up, babe?
Hey, how you doing?
So what's the rules? So can you walk in the block or what? What can you do?
No, if you start going to the street too much, the state guys will
Come
come
after
over
you?
and tell you
Okay,
you gotta
right,
move.
right.
And then I feel like if you don't, they'll
Yeah.
eventually start pushing you, and if
Yeah,
they have
yeah,
to, they'll arrest
yeah.
you probably is how it goes.
So how you been? You been okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, okay.
We shut it down. We shut it down.
Excuse, please. Thank you. Sorry about soups. Yes, sir. How you doing?
And I believe sharing with my comrades to inspire them to speak truth to power. Because for the fact, I'm always amazed the one that sits in the back is so quiet, is so profoundly has a profound statement of truth and justice and equality. So I can get someone in the back come forward and say a couple words where we can hear. You got me?
Weather warning.
All right, you got
Shelter immediately.
You a veteran? Let's say, give a congratulations. Thank you for your service and your dedication.
They just had a severe weather warning and told us to seek shelter. I wonder how that happened. Listen to me. They just made an announcement. Severe weather warning, seek shelter. The clouds are getting black, y'all. They're getting black. I wonder what's really going on.
This is JJ. Say hi, JJ.
Read between the lines.
Hi,
I wonder what's
JJ.
really going on.
Hi, JJ. You ready to go, JJ?
I'm going to keep this really short. I'm a Free-Tour veteran of our nation's foreign wars directly in Afghanistan. Some of the best people I've ever known walked with their parents when they were little. And our Constitution guarantees a white Christian homeland to exactly no one. No one. If we are all created equal, and we're all endowed with the same inalienable rights by the same creator, how does that creator stop giving rights to the river in Texas? How? Are we all people or are we not all people? Because if we're all people, this is disgusting. That's all I got.
Anybody else? How about chicken right here? Come on up here, chicken. Oh man, this is great. Linda.
Bad thunderstorm coming? Really? I'll get out of here soon then.
Humanity. Problems against fascism. Right? This is jealous of flavor. That's all. They're intimidated by flavor. The only flavor they know is mayo. Yeah. I was trying to teach them how to be finger licking good. Follow Joe. You don't mind? Very follow. I tried to whip up the bird. You know? They didn't fucking like it. I love you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being out here. You're all brave and heroes in my book.
Yay! Chicken woman!
Fuck ice! Fuck ice! Fuck ice! Fuck ice!
What's up, man? What you doing out here?
Fuck ice!
How you been?
Good, how are you?
You heard about it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw you on TV.
Yeah.
Look who's here, people.
I've been watching your videos for a long time. Really appreciate
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nick Shirley's in the house, y'all. Nick Shirley's in the house.
Los Angeles. Always think you're right. Just so I happen to live nearby. And I just
Come
found
on up here.
Nick's here.
What's gonna happen?
Nick came to beat me up.
Came to beat you up.
Nick came to beat me up. Nick came to beat me
Go
up.
home. Did you say that?
Oh yeah?
What did you want?
I know, he's like, Nick, you good? It's kind of funny. But he was hard to talk with because he kept, you say something and he starts going, and then you watch something and he starts going.
She's a clone of that person. I'll tell you what her story was. She was so terrified
brought in earlier.
because of the gas that was around here.
What happened? What was going on?
And she pulled my arm. She
So
went
Nick
up to
Shirley
help
is
me
here.
get
Nick
home.
Shirley's here.
These killer cops wasn't gonna let no one leave here. So I had to negotiate and tell these killers, these families want to go home.
Nicholas?
Do you have any sense of humanity left within you? Let this woman go home. And someone pulled my arm from the ICE group and said, Rabbi, I'm going to escort you over this area and she can go home to her family. That's all we want. We want to be here in peace. We don't want to be here terrorized and harassed like I was last week. Did y'all see that video? Y'all see what they did to me?
I'm a student journalist. Can I grab your name?
Clearly, faith leaders are under attack because we bring the moral code to this fight. We bring the moral code. You all bring the fight, but we bring the gospel and the Torah and the Quran and all those different theologies to the table.
It's been like
for these people to see that there is a morale under attack here.
The barriers.
So I want to thank you for
people
stepping in.
at the fence screaming at ICE that they were racist and white supremacists and Nazis and all kinds of things.
Yeah, rugged. It's like I'm like.
Sorry. This is not the only way that we can get our word across. If people are out there and
So did you hear the conference?
What's the conference?
It's my understanding that Trump just took over all policing in D.C.,
Oh, really?
overruling the mayor and the chief of police. He just met about a half hour ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out.
And so what's going to happen, a reporter asked him, does that mean other cities like Chicago? He says, well, if they don't get their act together, like, letting them out of bail the same day, you could see it. So, yeah. He just made a move.
We'll see. I'll check it out on Twitter right
Yeah.
now.
Where's Mom at, man?
She's not here right here.
Okay, well, tell her say hello.
Okay, I'm like.
Yeah, do what you got to do. So that was Nick Shirley. I asked him, did he hear about the Trump decision a little while ago? Nick gets around.
It is absolutely unconstitutional.
I met Nick at the DNC years ago. Well, not years ago, about a year ago, doing the August DNC here in Chicago, 5 days. So that's how we met each other.
don't interrupt him.
We want to say to the judge that stood up to these fascist regimes that this is absolutely occupation of protesters standing up for this right. And last week that video was reported of me being arrested. First and foremost, I have a right to protest without any persecution. And they thought they were going to scare the rabbi out of this place. They thought that was going to be the end of me coming out here. But I got to say one thing to you all. This is a fight to the finish. We're not going nowhere. And we're not going to stop organizing. And we're not going to stop being unapologetically to the problems and all of what's happening that we're seeing. So I just want to thank you all for recording. I do have to go to court. I have a attorney coming up right now. Working with me on this and the fight. That will not change nothing for the world. And you know what I want to do, because there's a thing you must always understand. Any victory we get is a victory. Is that correct? And so when we get a victory, what should we do? Oh, what'd you say?
We gotta celebrate. We gotta celebrate every little victory. Celebrate! 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 Woo! Yeah, go back
much could you save by switching your car insurance to Allstate? Well, let's say this is you.
Because I have to literally edit all the music out. That's going to take too much work. But yeah, I am in Broadview, Illinois. Detention center protests. Been going on for about maybe 6 weeks now. And they got everything. got the chicken in the house. Yeah, so a lot of people are supporting it. People are driving by. I hope the storm doesn't hit. If it does, I'm running. But got about maybe 150 people here. Detention center, Broadview, Illinois. And I don't know if you guys saw, Nick Shirley's in the house. He snuck up on me. I told him don't beat me up. Nick gets around. He was just with the president 2 days ago, I think it was. But yeah, so far, everything's real cool. The difference between last time and the last few weeks is that they're not going to let you within a half a block of the fence now. And that's the standoff. So earlier when they had the protest from 7 to 1, it was a major crowd. And you had a mixture of ICE and you had the National Guard on the roof patrolling everything. So they're not up there now. I'm sure they can get up there, but things are more tame, which is good. I'm not sure if they can throw the smoke bombs anymore, the gas bombs, what do you want to call them? And that's good, because I don't like that. But I'd rather be here during the day than at night. Don't know how long I'll stay, but welcome you guys. It's Friday. Happy Friday. And this is real. This is real. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. I need to travel like Nick. I need to go to Portland. I wanted to go to Portland, y'all. Need to raise some money so I can take a flight out to Portland. Hopefully I can get back, right? Got the doggy in the house. He's checking out the protest. Yeah, got the doggy in the house. That's cute. Yeah, I would like to go to a few cities and talk to the residents, actually. I don't want to get too close to the residents here in Illinois because I live here. So it's different reasons I don't want to. A lot of people know me out here, believe it or not, because I ran KFC restaurants out here back in the day. Matter of fact, one of our offices is a block from here. So I'm fairly known in the area. I get to talking to people, they know me from back in the day. So just want to be low key, report on it, give you guys some updated news. Here comes the 18-wheeler. He's got a big turn here. Hopefully he can make it through. 18-wheeler's in the house. We are at Broadview, Illinois, a detention center where they bring in illegals every day and they take them out. Processing every day. I'm assuming the processing includes photographs, fingerprints, all that good stuff. To my knowledge so far, the authorities, that is the politicians, haven't been able to come inside the detention center to see exactly how the living conditions are. I would like to find out how they are, make sure they're getting treated right in America. That'd be a beautiful thing. But they bring them in and out and they ship them back to, I guess, respective places. So the processing been going on. They say the processing center has been here for a couple of years, but it really ballooned since Trump got in office. So any given day you come out here, you're going to get a certain amount of people. It's either going to be calm and peaceful or it's going to be rowdy. All right, so I'm going to go in a little bit closer now, listen to some speeches because they turned off the music, which is cool with me. I don't mind dancing a little bit, but hey, the noise gets to be too much because also for copyright. So yeah, we have a lot of the different networks here. A lot of the networks. This place is stampeded with networks. A lot of networks here.
So I ask you now, honor yourself Is that where they moved it? I was looking for it.
If you choose to enforce an unjust order, the law may or may not be the one to hold you account, but your conscience will. You have to live with that decision. To the police officers I've spoken with who tell people to just follow the rules. With respect, that is not what brave men and
That's
women
Nick
did
Shirley.
for
Nick
us
Shirley
when the
interviewing.
rules were unjust. Voters got their rights because people refused to accept an immoral status quo. If your job is to keep people safe and protect rights, ask yourself, which rules am I enforcing today? Are they just? Is this what I became an officer for? To everyone here, neighbors, parents, students, workers, keep up the pressure, but keep it peaceful and organized. We do not win by giving up our values. We win by showing the country that we will not accept the dismantling of our democracy. By marching, by organizing, by voting, by caring for one another when the chips are down. Democracy survives because people stand up for it, and because they do so with courage, discipline, and respect for the rights we claim today. When history looks back, we will not be judged just for what we demanded, but for how we demanded it. Let our demand be clear. Restore the rule of law, respect the Constitution, and return the National Guard to its proper role. Defenders of a free people, not instruments of intimidation. We are on the right side of history. Keep organizing, keep voting, keep making your voices heard. Loudly, peacefully, and persistently. That is how we protect what so many have fought and died for. Thank you.
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do? 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 When immigrants' rights are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? This is what democracy looks like. Show them 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 what democracy looks like. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. We will win. I believe we will win. I believe we will organize. I believe history's on our side. I believe we will win. 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 I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. Are you ready? I believe we will win. I believe we will win. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. I believe. We will only win when we stand up and hold this system accountable. And not allowing none of us to leave here alone. And standing with each other in solidarity. unapologetically say we will win. I believe we will win. I believe we will win. No justice, no justice, no fascist, no justice, no racist, no justice, no racist. And you know what time it is, right? 5:30. And this city put a restraining order on us. You're fine with it. Are you fine with funding the genocide? I want us to understand the significance of this mayor coming out and saying she's staying with you.
Like, oh my God, I've got to go.
So at the same time,
Strong views going on here. Very strong views going on here.
Our law enforcement trains with Israel.
they say your voice only has a 9-6 declaration.
Why?
You don't think that people like
That ain't right.
shit about a line of power?
That ain't right.
We have
That ain't right.
This is Pearson. Welcome. I'm at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois.
That ain't right.
You want a line of
Detention protests against Trump and ICE,
Stand up, fight back. If it ain't right,
state police, ITF, protests live. You're looking at Nick Shirley, who was just with the president the other day.
What do we do? What do we do? And that is October 20th. Mayor will have her state council meeting. Who gonna be there with?
A lot of press here, people. It's about 25% press. A lot of international coverage, people. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe.
This is what we feel in our heart. We must tell them unapologetically that no one is illegal on stolen land. That's what we must always continue to say.
What do you know about
Okay? When I have one of my families in the Detention come forward, we're here to stand with you. Please come talk in your native language so your fellow man can hear you and exactly what you're saying. Somebody can hear you. What's your name, brother?
Okay, the evidence. Here's the evidence. Here's the evidence. Photos, videos of him dancing with Jeffrey Epstein, birthday cards. Yes, absolutely. Well, Jeffrey Epstein was the famous pedophile, right?
I don't know.
Best friends with Donald Trump.
But that is what asylum seekers are being targeted.
You're a pedophile. That's just I'm hanging out with you all the time. I've also been
You should know. More likely.
que estén haciendo todo esto. Porque no están haciendo su trabajo. Según ellos venían a arrestar a todos los que están haciendo mal. Pero no, están agarrando a las personas que son buenas para trabajar. Por eso quiero que lo tengan bien presente, que están usando sus poderes, sus redes para bregar a los hispanos que vienen a luchar por su vida, para sacar adelante sus familias. Hay que apoyarnos todos, unos con otros. Cuando nos vean agarrándonos, hay que acercarnos y filmar y a ver qué se puede hacer, con tal de que no se los lleven. Porque todo esto que están haciendo es injusto. Ahora, que según él quiere ir a pelearse allá, quiere ir a Venezuela a pelear, ok, que se agarre el diablo con diablo. Eso a mí no me importa. ¿Por qué tienen que mandar a la gente buena a pelear por ellos? Que se chinguen los diablos con diablos. Según ellos son muy diablos, ¿por qué no van y se pelean ellos contra uno con otro? ¿Por qué tienen que mandar a personas buenas por delante que salen todos? Todos salen mal, todos salimos perdiendo en una guerra, todo esto. Hay que tener conciencia de todo lo que se está haciendo. Tomen videos. Yo he venido seguido. Hay que correr porque salen como perros. Díganme si no es cierto. Que les echan gas. Los golpean. Sin hacer nada, con que estén caminando en la calle. Los están agarrando a todos. ¿Con qué motivos? A ver, no están haciendo ningún mal. Pero hay que protestar por todo esto. Ojalá les dieran sus papeles a todos esos que lo están agarrando y verán que no les conviene al Trump. Así los dejaríamos agarrar de gratis, para que les den papeles a todos los que están agarrando. Por eso hay que sacar la voz y decir que les den un beneficio.
Welcome, I am Franchise Pearson. We are at the detention center in Broadview, Illinois. We have the National Guard here, which was sent over, 100 of them sent over here by Trump yesterday. You can see them in the background there. Behind the fence, you'll see the National Guard. And they're also straight ahead with the Illinois State Patrol. They have been sent to assist ICE and ATF and Broadview Police. So yeah.
Because they're in line. They are in line, you dumb fuck. They're in line and they're going to this court appointment and they're getting arrested, you dumb motherfucker. They're arresting in that court, you dumb fucker. They're arresting in that court, you fuck.
Aquí tenemos nuestras familias, nuestras raíces, y hay que seguir gritando y votando porque nos dejen en paz. Gracias.
My name's Roman Zabicki. I'm 76 years old. I've seen a lot of stuff.
I can't believe you can talk that much to fucking
A little heated disagreement here, but I'm glad they separated. A lot of frustrations, people. I knew the frustrations would kick in. I knew the frustrations would kick in because they have put up the fence. They have been pepperballed. They have all types of police out here. And the people can't protest the way they did a month ago. It's over with. So the frustrations are happening from time to time. But it is what it is.
Invite you to protest on October 18th.
I try to be careful when I go to things like this. I learned decades ago working for newspapers. When you come to a scene a lot, you got to back off.
So embarrassed.
And I don't interview as much because once you get common with people, you get too common with them, and they can get aggravating. And what happens is that they want to get your opinion, but I keep my opinion to myself mostly. So I'm glad Nick is here. He can get interviews because he can pop in and out. Me, I can't pop in and out. So I covered this story for a long time, like 6 weeks ago. If I start interviewing people, they'll get to figuring out who I am, and I don't want that to happen. So I'll just cover the story and stay anonymous a little bit.
Protests come down to Broadview.
They had some rallies here in Chicago today. It was raining, so I didn't go. I found out about it late. We had 2 rallies in Chicago. I'll catch the next one.
Come down here with us. Come down here.
So I'm wondering if the crowd from Chicago will ever come here. If they do, it's going to be huge. Again, I can imagine the crowds, the protests from Chicago. If they come here, they'll fill up the whole street, people. They'll fill up 2 streets. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm predicting it might happen in the future. That's going to be something else. Hopefully I can catch that day. But yeah, if you guys weren't with me earlier, Trump announced that he's taken over all policing in D.C. The mayor no longer has control. Neither does the chief of police. Trump is taking over all policing of D.C. And the question is, will he go out to Chicago next? But officially today, Trump is taking over DC policing, and that's one of 50 states. So we're going to see how far this thing goes. I'm assuming the reason why he can do that is because they don't have a governor and they're federal. But yeah, people, what a move to go down in history. What a day.
It's a victory. 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 It's a victory because each and every one of you had a leg in making this possible.
Don't know if you guys were able to see my videos earlier. I did a story on the Nobel Peace Prize. The lady who won the Nobel Peace Prize, she's from Venezuela. She's like a freedom fighter. The lady who won the Nobel Peace Prize, she's from Venezuela. Her birthday is October 7th. October 7th. What is October 7th? That's when Hamas hit Israel. I want you guys to follow my logic. Look at the video I just did. When you get done with the broadcast, I did a video earlier. Make it go viral. God gave me revelation today. The lady who won the Peace Prize, her birthday is the same day, October 7th, that Hamas hit Israel. And remember, everybody wanted Trump Peace Prize because he's doing the Middle East peace. Also, what I found out was the hospital that Barack Obama was born in, the hospital was founded on June 14th, and that's Trump's birthday. Listen again. The hospital that Barack Obama was born in Hawaii, the 48th state. Barack Obama was born in a hospital that was founded on Trump's birthday, 6/14. What's going on in our planet? Is it scripted or is it coincidental? Check out the video I just published a little while ago. It's deep. A lot of heavy revelations I've been getting lately. But yeah, we are in Broadview, Illinois. Here comes the ice truck right now. Here comes the ice truck. And it's peaceful. Usually when they bring in the ice trucks, the people mess with them. So, but we got Broadview police coming in. Broadview police are coming in. So they're getting ready for the big 7 o'clock protest. There's a 7 o'clock protest coming, people. It's gonna be big. It usually is. They have a 7 o'clock protest, 7 a.m. and also 7 p.m. So I expect this place to be packed. People are coming in gradually. As you can see, people are turning, waving hands, and they're blowing horns for support. But this place should be packed around 7 o'clock. And there's a lot of growing support. Then again, there are other feelings because it's a neighborhood, and the neighborhood worked with the mayor. They can only protest from 9 to 6. So I don't know what's going to happen because right now it's 5:45. So I'm going to stay out of the way. They might clear the place out around 6. So you guys remind me in the chat. I got to I don't look at the chat enough when I'm live because I'm watching my back. But by 6 o'clock, I got to be careful because they might move in and start moving people out the way. I'm gonna see if I can talk to a reporter and find out what they did the last few days. Let me see who I can talk to right quick. But yeah, they have a new ordinance, but I don't know if it's the weekend too, but it started a few days ago. You can only protest from 9 to 6. So let me try to get an update so I don't get caught up in the madness if there is any. Let me see what's going on. What's with the, how you doing? Excuse me. What's with the new ordinance from 9 to 6? Is that are they enforcing it 9 to 6 every day?
Supposedly, yeah. I mean, like, I've been out here like at the tent, like after 6.
Right.
But that's not technically protesting, I don't think. You
Right.
know?
So if you're down there, but right here they're moving you after 6.
Watch out. Yeah. You good? Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, this is Broadview Police coming in.
See, people just know my name. Like
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I see a increase of police now, so they're getting ready.
Yeah,
They're getting ready.
all just came in.
They're getting ready. Yeah. Something's going on. So
it's probably because it's getting close to 6.
right. That's why I came and asked
The
you.
ordinance at 6, probably.
Right. So people, I just try to get an update.
Oh, it's 5:46.
That's
yeah,
why I came to
they're
ask you.
going to.
Shoot, because
Yeah,
I haven't been here in a few days.
Yeah.
Our ability to protest
This is the first time.
ends at 6
No, this is going to be interesting because this is the first time that it's been this many people
since
the
it
ordinance
started.
just happened Monday.
Right, exactly.
So Fridays and Saturdays are usually the biggest.
Right, your biggest days, right,
And
for
so
protest.
I think they made the ordinance for Fridays and Saturdays so they don't get. So I've been curious all week how this is going to go.
Because I was wondering, are they going to extend it Saturday and Sunday? But I guess look at all the police that's coming all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They're getting.
I think they're going. I think they're about to enforce the ordinance, people. I think they're about to move the
People are
people.
coming too, so I've seen some more.
They're bringing in a lot of police people, so I'm staying back. This started a few days ago. The mayor got together with the city board, and the protest can only go 9 to 6. Right now, I have 5:46, so we got 14 minutes. That explains why all these police are coming. I'm assuming. But yeah, I watch the news like you guys do. I did a video on it, but I haven't been here in about 3 days now, so I'm asking people who have been here. But they have two sides that they're going to have to manage. I'm sure they're going to have protests on both sides, so I pray that there's nothing crazy. Right now you're looking at Cook County Sheriff, and you also got Broadview Police, you also have ATF, and you have ICE, and you have the National Guard. You have 5 types of law enforcement here at the same time. 5 types of law enforcement. That's what you got, people. And they're moving in right now. As you can see, you got the police right here, and they're putting on their gloves too, people. I'm not playing. They're putting on their gloves. They're getting ready. Some have batons. They're getting ready. I think they're going to move the people out any minute. So the mayor announced the ordinance about 4 days ago, three or 4 days ago. Let me tell Nick what's going on, because he might not know. How you doing, babe? All right. Hey, Nick, it's 9 to 6, just so you know.
What?
It started 3 days ago, 9 to 6. They'll move you out the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's about 10 minutes. I know, right? I had to let Nick know because he didn't know. So Nick Shirley is here. Nick Shirley's in the house.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I knew
love
it.
Franchot Blue. He is the man.
You don't come to Chicago without mommy. I'm mad. It's all good. You gotta give me an autograph when you see Trump next time, man.
I know, that'd be cool, right?
Yeah,
What's up, everybody?
Yeah.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, Nick's in the house.
What's Franchot been prophesizing lately?
I've been acting bad.
You've been acting bad?
I've been acting bad.
Any of the prophecies coming true so far?
I was here. Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Do you know that, what did I do today? I did a few things today. I found out that the hospital that Barack Obama was born in, it was founded on June 14th. That's Trump's birthday.
Really?
And the lady who won the Peace Prize today, her birthday is October 7th. That's the day that Hamas hit Israel.
Yeah.
Ooh, I decoded that today.
That's weird.
So yeah, that's what I do, buddy.
Now the protesters are moving.
Yeah, they're probably gonna go to the main entrance now.
Oh.
You know where it's at?
Yeah.
I know, right? You gotta get your gym shoes on. All right, people, so we're Nick Shirley in the house. We're gonna follow the crowd, see what's going on. I have no idea what they're doing, but the place just emptied out. And I think it emptied out because you can only protest till 6. The new ordinance by the mayor is being observed, and they mean business. At least 20 squad cars came up, and they put their gloves on. So it is what it is. They know what's up. So the reporters are going to be reporting that the people just moved. So I'm going to follow the crowd. Nick's going to stay here. I'll get with Nick in a little bit. He'll probably join me. But yeah, Nick Shirley's in the house. Nick Shirley, all things Trump. But yeah, the crowd is moving to the other entrance. I don't know exactly how that works because I haven't been here since the ordinance started. However, they do have a crowd control area and a crowd control barrier. So again, they only can protest from 9 to 6 on this property. So I don't know what's designated property, to be honest with you. I have no idea. So we're gonna find out together. But again, thank you guys for joining me. It's Friday, happy Friday. Man, all this walking, I need a scooter. Can somebody send me a scooter? Send me a scooter to Broadview, Illinois, because I don't feel like walking. Please send me a scooter. Taking donations, please. I should hop in one of the squad cars. And so yeah, we're gonna be following the protesters. And I hope I don't go into a paddy wagon, but anyway, there is an ordinance that came into effect a few days ago. You cannot be on the street. No protest after 6. As you can see, the police are following them. I'm glad I came when I did. I can see it. So yeah, it's real. It's real. They're being followed. So we'll see exactly how this ordinance works. If they have to go across the street or do they have to dissipate totally, I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do. They're walking toward the other entrance. That's what I know right now. I want to stay at distance because I don't want to be considered part of the protests. That if they arrest, I don't want to get arrested. For this Franchise Pearson, I am live in Broadview, Illinois. Broadview, Illinois, it's Friday, happy Friday. And this is the ICE Detention Center protest. Been going on full steam for about maybe 7 weeks now. A lot of support, a lot of mixed feelings. So yeah, it's real, it's real, it's real. We got about a block to go. And we'll see what's going on at this point. I need a scooter, y'all. I'm telling y'all, all this walking, I'm tired of it. I'm telling you, I'm tired. It's crazy. So Donald Trump is taking over all police functions and duties of DC. It was announced about an hour ago. No longer will the mayor or the chief of police call the shots, but Trump will. That's the new thing. Here come the police. Here come the popo. Here come the popo. Uh-oh, they're kicking him out the street, y'all. They're kicking him out the street. They're kicking him out the street. They're enforcing it now. They're kicking him out the street. So I don't know what's going to happen. Oh, boy. So we are here. The protest is real. The police will run you over. See the police there? The police are getting you out of the street. They're getting you out of the street. You got to get out of the street. There's Nick. Nick don't know Chicago. He got to get out of the street. Nick Shirley's in the house. Have a little fun while I'm here, right? Yeah, they're bringing the police in people gradually. They're going to enforce this thing. Oh, they're blocking them off. Look, people, they're blocking them off. You can't go to the protest line. They're blocking it off. They're blocking it off. You can't go. You can't go. They're going to block it off. So what they're doing, they're not going to let you go. They're pushing everybody across the street. I don't know what that means. We'll see. You can't protest in front of the building now. I don't know if they're going to disperse them. We'll find out in a minute. So I'm live. This is Franchette Pearson. We are live in Broadview, Illinois. We have a new curfew. The curfew is 9 to 6, 9 to 6, 9 to 6. They have stopped the protesters from protesting in front of the entrance of the detention center. So they're telling people to get out of the street. We'll see what germinates from here. We are live in Broadview, Illinois. I am Franchette Pearson. Welcome. Please subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Broadview, Illinois, detention center. The people have to get out of the street. They have to get from in front of the detention center. The police will not let them protest. The protesters are on both sides of the street. And right now there's a standoff. I don't know what's going to happen. But the mayor 4 days ago said you can only protest from 9 to 6. And right now it is 5:56. It's 5:56 in the PM, which means they have 4 minutes. They have 4 more minutes to protest. I don't know what that means. We'll improvise. 4 more minutes to protest, and that's it. They're bringing in the police, though. Behind.
Okay? So please, God bless you later tomorrow. And let's continue to fight for justice for those families who cannot speak for themselves. God bless you, keep you. Thank you so much.
So yeah, looks like they decided to dissipate. It's now 6 o'clock, so the police can actually enforce the rule. 9 to 6, 9 to 6, 9 to 6 is the protest. After that, everything has to stop. Everything has to stop. So it's a wait and see, but they have enough manpower to enforce the rule. So they're asking people to disperse. So this thing is officially over with. It's over with. So the rule is 9 to 6 to protest, and that's it. So I'm glad I was able to make it out here and did some kind of coverage for you guys. Please subscribe, thumbs up. So far, no clashes, no resistance. But I have 6:01 in the PM. In the Midwest, we are at the Broadview Detention Center where they process illegals. The protest has been going on for close to 2 months now. So yeah, time to disperse.
Please disperse. Please disperse.
The guy is asking for them to disperse.
I want to make sure I honor that. I'm okay. They won't do anything. I made an agreement. So let's do what I want.
So he just used the word agreement. They have an agreement. They have agreement. They have an agreement with the police to leave, to disperse. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to disperse. So it's over with. So far, the crowd is cooperating. And that's it, people. The people can only protest from 9 to 6. That's it. 9 to 6. That's it. Nothing else after that. Neighborhood ordinance. So this clown show of police on the police, they have shut things down. You can no longer protest past 6 o'clock. And evidently, that's every day. Evidently, that's every day. So they're enforcing the law, and that's the rule for the neighborhood. So they can get back to some type of normalcy. Don't know if it's in court, but right now, they have obliged by it. The card says what? Trump out now, protect the U.S. Constitution. Yeah. That's what it says. So yeah, people, we are in Broadview, Illinois, and the protest is gradually dispersing. The announcement has been made by the leaders. It is Friday. The ordinance was put into place a few days ago. They can only protest from 9 to 6. From 9 to 6, they can only protest. 9 to 6, that's it, every day. So, no sense of hanging out. So, I'm about to roll. Say bye to Nick and get up out of here. See if he's going to be here tomorrow. All right, people. Yeah, thank you. All right, people. See you guys later. We'll say hi to Nick and get up out of here. So yeah, another day.
Snuggie, yeah.
All right, man. So you be here tomorrow?
Maybe.
Yeah,
See what happens.
Okay, well.
We shall see what
Have
happens.
a good one.
Everybody.
God bless everybody.
God bless everybody.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm gonna go in and throw in a super chat. Stay live, okay?
Yeah. Do that.
Everyone, if you're watching this, see if you can give my boy $1 or something. Let's support.
Oh, that's thankful.
French Shop Blue. I'm gonna go in and drop a super chat.
Yeah, let's get arrested together, right?
It ain't cheap to travel across the country and do live streams and go everywhere.
That'd be great.
Let's show some love to French Shop Blue.
Yeah, I need to get to Portland. That was nice. That Portland cover. That was dangerous too.
Yeah, that stuff was.
They got in your face. Yeah, they got in your face
Was
for a while.
wild.
That was crazy. I'd have been running like a chicken. Yeah, so Nick Shirley's in the house. The crowd has basically dissipated, people. It's more police and media than anybody, but they are. Oh, give me $1.
Hey, there we go.
I'm all good. I got gas
Thank you,
money.
Magic Matt.
I got gas money.
There you go. Boom, French out. You got the donation.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, guys.
Yes,
See
sir.
that beautiful flag?
Yeah, see a beautiful flag. It's all
Beautiful
good.
Mexican flag.
See that beautiful flag?
I know, right? I know, right? It's all good. Well, we get out here at a good time. We had a good time. So yeah, I don't know if you've been here, but they just put everything up about a week ago. All the barriers and everything, and the fence went up about a week and a half ago. And I got gagged a few times when I was here. When they do the pepper balls, I got to get myself a mask. But I think they have stopped that. I think they made that, they put that on hold. But yeah. All right, man. So we'll talk to you soon.
All right, amazing.
Okay, so people, they are flanking. They're flanking out. Everybody's flanking out. Thank you guys for the super chat. I appreciate it. But yeah, protest is limited. 9 to 6. 9 to 6. 9 to 6. So yeah, I'll try to get out here again. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Thank God it didn't rain. The black clouds left, so that's good. No storm. But yeah, people. Uh-oh, got a confrontation. The car doesn't want to move, but he's got to move. You get arrested. You might as well cooperate with the police. Turn around and get out of here. Don't make no sense to go to jail and get your car towed, get your car pounded. So, the person didn't want to move, but they're going to move now. But yeah, people, we are live in Broadview, Illinois, and there was a protest here against ICE, ATF, and the ICE Detention Center. Yep, so.
Please, everyone. Now I'm back with you guys. Please disperse.
Yeah,
peacefully.
please disperse. So yeah.
Disperse peacefully.
So yeah, it's time to disperse. So yeah, it's time to disperse. Nothing else to see. Don't stand around, look at each other, right? So yeah, I'm glad you guys were here to join me. Yeah, we'll see if we can do it again in a few days. This has hit international news. It's probably in the top 3 of detention centers in the United States. That gets a lot of coverage, They have made a lot of cosmetic adjustments in less than a month. They have everything set up where you cannot even get in their face anymore. Because back in the day, they used to be in their face. They blew out tires, they beat on windows. They had physical confrontations. It was all over the news. So now that day's over with. I was here a few days ago, and there was one guy who chest bumped an officer, and he got swarmed by 20 police officers. So I think he learned his lesson. He's probably still in jail right now, because I understood, I did some research, that's a federal crime. But yeah, today's situation was peaceful, which is beautiful. But yeah, people, I think they're in court right now. I did hear about it a few days ago. The protesters are saying, look, how is it that we can only protest from 9 to 6? Because a lot of people are still at work. They want to protest at night. But hey, the mayor's not hearing that. The mayor's like, look, I got to look out for my, for my constituents. And if I lived over here, I would feel the same way. Because you know what? I should have never put this detention center over here, because it's a nice neighborhood. My dad had a house over here about a 7-minute drive from here, so I know the area very well. They're not used to all this, so the protest could have been somewhere else. They could have moved it out in, you know, in an old shopping center or something, you know what I'm saying? but they moved it in the community, and that's not good for the community. So I can understand why the mayor did what she did. But yeah, they've made some adjustments, and today's situation went pretty good. Got to meet Nick, and I'll text him a little bit later, try to catch up on some things. But yeah, Nick Shirley was at the White House 2 days ago. I told him to get Trump's autograph next time he sees him, right? I don't know. Trump would probably arrest me, right? He's like, decode me, Pearson, one more time, and I'm gonna get you, right? But yeah, people, we are here, and I'm gonna sign off. Appreciate you guys being with me. Love you. Thank you for everything. And I'll do a video a little bit later. I am pooped, and I will see you guys later. You guys have a good one. God bless America, and God bless the world that we live in. And we pray that everybody has their rights. Straight up. Man, what a world. I never thought I would grow up and be covering stuff like this, but hey, thank you, Joe Biden, for bringing all this hell to America. Thank you, Joe Biden. I really appreciate it, Joe Biden. Thank you, thank you. All right, people, we'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a beautiful day, and God bless you. Thank you again. Bye-bye.